Kai Cenat and all them?
I don't, but like obviously everybody sees his content. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to get more on that wave. How they be doing like how I Show Speed, Aiden Ross. Cause that's the wave right now.
Just like have a studio set up, record, like just do a continuous stream, long ass stream.
Yeah, have people in the crib with you. That's good, bro.
Man, I love your TikToks. Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
Bro, I love your
This is my man's Nigel right here too.
What's good?
Yeah, yes sir. Oh yeah, let's get it, bro. Yeah, sir. Nice. What's your name, bro?
Chris, nice to meet you.
Chris, nice to meet you too, bro.
Hey, bro, I hope they don't kick you out this
Oh no, they ain't gonna do that. They know.
What they always kicking you off
What's
for?
up? Just because like, it's all, bro. It's all about jealousy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's really jealousy, bro. Like they know they got the authority to say he gotta go. So if they feel like I'm in here having fun and he just had a bad day, and I'm smiling, attracting all these people, then he's gonna be like, oh yeah, you gotta go, bro.
Now, why is that like means for them to say, hey, you need to leave? Like, isn't that almost making like the shopping experience at the mall better? You know?
Yeah, I had 200 people show up, bro. That's why they really told me to go, because 200 people showed up.
Isn't that better for the mall?
It is, but it's the fact that everybody's supposed to keep moving and do whatever they're doing,
right?
Versus like you stopping everybody and making it about you, bro. When I used to work for companies, I always got fired at, hey, what's good? You all right, bro?
Yeah, I met you last time here. You remember?
Yeah, no, I remember. Yeah, I remember, bro. How you doing? You want to say what up to the vlog? This is my boy Nigel right here too.
What's going on?
Yeah. What you get out of my content? What's something you get out of it? Huh? What you like watching about it?
Positive motivator.
Positive motivator?
Yeah, just positive. Make me think positive.
What's up, man?
It's good. You all right? Oh yeah.
I seen your videos before.
Oh yeah. For
How you
sure.
been?
I'm alright. How you doing? All right, Brody. I'm good, man.
My sister's a very big fan of you.
Tell her
Hey, you wanna take a
to
picture?
stop being nervous. This is my homie Nigel right here.
What's up, man?
How you doing? Yeah. I am. Yeah.
Oh my god, hi.
How you doing? You know that song?
You want to take a picture?
Yeah, let's do
I
it.
know something.
How the song go? How it go?
Don't tell me.
Alright, hold on. Yeah, hop in this, bro.
Wait, I need to take a
Here,
picture.
let me set this down.
I thank you, man.
Sure, man.
Have a great day.
Can I take a picture? Can I take a picture?
You said you know the Twin Glass song?
What's the thing called?
Wait, guys, I can't sing. I can't.
I think you got more fans now, too. Alright, see you, man.
Alright, brody. But yeah, hey, you asking some good questions, bro, cause yeah, let's get it. I like that though. I need to ask you something too.
Let me talk to the stream, man. What the stream talking about?
It's YouTube. I'm new to like YouTube. There might not be that many people. No problem. So it might not be that many people on there right now. Let me see. But like TikTok, it'd be like 100 people, 200 people, you know?
How many is on there?
It's only like one person right here though, but like I said,
Shout out to the one though.
yeah, I'm telling you.
It all starts with one.
But then I'm about to clip. It's better for me to do this because I can clip it directly from YouTube and put right on my TikTok page.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanna like improve my fitness content, but I know what laziness looks like because I know how to work hard, and I know that my content has been lazy lately.
Yeah.
That's just because I've been investing in the academic side. Like I'm trying to do law, still with the training and the music.
Yeah.
So I just got to invest time in studying for this test to get into school.
Yeah.
But as soon as I take this test, I'm gonna be back making more beats like full time, like trying to pursue that after gym.
And law ain't no joke though. Like law, bro, like you got to give yourself grace because law, bro, you going into a hard field, bro.
Yeah.
Where you studying it again?
So I'm studying for the LSAT. So I just study on my own. Like I'll go to the library or whatever.
And where you said you went to what school?
I went to Howard.
Howard. Okay.
Yeah.
And then and you studying online. Okay, where do you take the test at?
So you take the test online, or you can take it at like a test proctor center. But it's pretty much just online. It's maybe 25 questions per section. Yeah. 4 sections.
What kind of law are you trying to get into?
Now that's what I'm trying to figure out. So I work at Sam Bernstein, which is like the big personal injury.
Man, everybody know about Sam Bernstein. If you don't know about Sam Bernstein, you ain't from Detroit.
Ain't from here. And they do personal injury, which helps out a lot of people. And I think that would be great. Maybe family law, divorce law. It's a lot of that to go on.
We need that. Yeah. Yeah. What made you want to get into law?
Really really it's just because law is all around us. It affects everybody's life.
Yeah.
You know, just like medicine. But you don't get taught the law anywhere, for real.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
like they don't have classes in school unless you go to law school. That's gonna teach you, okay, what's the laws going on. So you might be violating something you don't even know. So
Exactly.
that curiosity kind of drew me to
And
it.
law can
Track it
really,
down.
yeah, law can really affect your life for real. Like,
Yeah.
law can really affect your life.
Are those Doc Martens?
Yeah. I need to
Are they comfortable?
No, like now they are. Now they are.
Okay, you broke them in.
Yeah, broke them
Yeah,
in. When you
word.
first break them in, horrible. Like it depends on what size you get, you know. So what city you grew up in?
I grew up like West Bloomfield.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
West Bloomfield, Southfield area.
How you
Just
feel?
kind of Metro Detroit and Detroit.
Do you ever feel like people be like, oh, if you grew up there, they try to disqualify you? You don't seem like you care though.
I don't give a fuck. But yeah. I mean, of course, people would do that. Well, also because I'm one of those people that will like claim Detroit, and I'm not from Detroit. But I feel like, hey, my family has done a good amount of stuff for Detroit, great stuff for Detroit. So why can't I claim the city? Even
Exactly.
people from outside the city spend a lot of time in the city. So why can't you claim it?
And bro, if it was me, if I was you, I wouldn't even really run around Detroit as much. Like, especially being like, what you doing, where you from, the family you in. Like, I wouldn't even spend a lot of time running around because it's like it's a liability at that point. Because Detroit is a poverty city. So
Yeah, it depends on where you at for sure.
yeah, like if you but if you, because most people when they say that, it's more like, oh, you wasn't really out here like that. Shit, if I was you, I wouldn't be out here like that either. It's like we need people like you focused on law, doing positive things, doing big things.
Yeah,
Because
true.
whenever I'm in some trouble, I go to the people who straight from the burbs of Detroit and who is cold at what they do.
Right.
Real estate, law. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you get respect. You get respect off of like even somebody like me who always in the city. Like you get it just off of you being authentic to you. So you get respect from like a guy that's always around the streets. Even
Right.
me, I'm staying away from that now. You know.
Yeah. Now, where are the good spots in the city? Because see, when people talk about like Detroit coming back up, they're talking about the parts that weren't that down for real. Like they're talking about downtown Detroit, like
Yeah.
Campus Martians. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you start venturing out into other spots, like my cousin, he lived in like Dexter and Joy.
Yeah.
Well, that spot it is coming up more, but it's not as gentrified as a downtown where they're charging $1,800 for a studio apartment, stuff like that.
Yeah.
It ain't at that level yet.
I mean, when you mentioned Dexter, like that's where I'm from,
Oh, okay.
and the mayor putting $20 million into the street right now.
It looks like
Dang, that car hard. That tripod right there. I think that's a tripod. Yeah, that blue one hard.
well, no, Dexter. It looks like it. I mean, when you go over there, as soon as you see bike lanes,
Yeah,
you know what's about
facts.
to happen.
That's where I'm doing by the block at. So when I did that and I seen them doing like developments over there, I'm like, dang, bro, I looked up, but I felt something was happening over there. I'm like, I'm from here, and I feel like it's about to blossom in the city, and the house is only $1,000.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's that neighborhood popping up. You got pockets that's popping up for real. You get what I'm saying? So it ain't just downtown Corktown. There's certain neighborhoods that went from nothing for real to just like really popping up though.
Now, when you cop a house for $1,000, right?
Yeah.
For the price, of a Louis Vuitton belt,
Yeah.
how much do you have to put into that?
Man, I've been working on trying to get money to fix my house up. The property I got is like 90 bands.
Yeah.
But no real estate investor put their own money up. Whatever. Yeah. No real estate investor put their own money up. They always borrow money from other people in banks.
Right. You trying to get like what grants and stuff?
Grants,
Yeah.
loans, but I got told that the neighborhood was too bad for people to invest in or give me money in.
Okay.
And then I made it to the final round. It's a company called Capital Impact. So Capital Impact, they would have gave me they said they was gonna give me a multi-million-dollar budget to fix up all the properties if I made it to the final round and won first place.
Yeah.
It was me and one other person.
Okay. Damn.
But they help you develop like fucking the whole neighborhood like as much as you want to do. Commercial,
Yeah.
big buildings, all that.
That's cool.
But they didn't give me the constructive criticism I needed to say this is why you didn't make it to the
Okay.
you didn't actually get chose.
They
You know?
just went in a different direction.
Yeah, and like, but it all came so fast to me. I'm like, man, I gotta know it ain't gonna always come that fast.
Right.
Like the opportunities, the programs, all the big things happen real fast, and I had to realize everything ain't gonna always happen like that fast, like that.
Yeah. True.
People been developing properties. They hold, last 5-10 years. In my first year, TEDx, Capital Impact, news interviews. So when it slowed down, it felt like people was trying to make it seem like I failed and I'm quitting.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm going through real life stuff. So I'm like, I'm not done. I'm just trying to,
You took on pause. Or,
yeah, and I'm trying to take care of myself until I get the money to fix this, you know? I'm gonna
Nah,
grab the
sure,
coffee.
sure.
But like, no, them good questions though, like, cause it's like, I get it. Most people, the reason people do that is because they try to say, if you ain't grow up in the hood, you don't know what struggle like.
Right.
Which, that ain't necessarily true, you feel me? Like, Detroit got its own struggles, but I wouldn't not validate somebody else's struggle because they
Right.
ain't deal with the same, you know?
Yeah, I mean, that's a product of. Well, first of all, who are we talking about? We talking about like,
people
black
in general. No,
people
yeah.
in general, but a lot of those people are gonna be black too.
Well, from
people
the
that's
from the
gonna say,
hood.
Oh, you're not from, yeah.
And there's gonna be people that's from the hood that say that about you because they feel like, well, damn, look at the house I'm in. Why should I celebrate him? Because he say he from Detroit, but he ain't go through the same stuff I go through. You know what I mean?
Right.
They be like, damn, when he ain't go through this, so like, how can he claim he from here when look how hard my life is? That's Detroit mentality in
Right.
general.
But what if you're from Detroit, but you from like Harper Woods?
Yeah, that's a hood Detroit mentality, the one I'm talking about. Now
Right.
you broke it down. That's specifically a hood Detroit
Right.
mentality.
Because say you go to say you're from like Harper Woods, where they
Yeah.
got nice ass houses, or like West Chicago.
Yeah.
West Chicago is a nice little street. I like those houses.
Yeah. Let me grab somebody here. And I think that's fair if somebody claiming it and ain't really doing nothing in the city or like benefiting the
Obviously,
city.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying? If they just using it for the grit and grind and ain't really doing nothing or active around the city, you know? Yeah. What's going on? Do y'all sell matchas in here? We do. All right, let me do a matcha real quick. You want some or you good, bro? Are you all right?
Hot or ice for you?
I'll do it hot.
Regular milk's okay?
Let me do oat milk.
Any flavor in there today? It's not sweet.
I'll do vanilla. What time tomorrow closing? 7:15. You know what I like to do too for is like sometimes put some food court and like do like little sections. Yeah, just that kind of sit and talk and like what we doing.
Just got a donation button there for
Yeah, I would
charity.
we'll definitely pull up.
689.
I'm glad I bought these earrings.
No, I'm good. So
I'm glad I bought these earrings. That was a good price too. Good price.
them mugs hitting though.
Yeah, under $100 too.
Man, if I ain't had these, I'd be buying earrings with these gauges.
Where you get those?
I got them from like Hot Topic when I was like 15. I think.
Are those gauges?
Yeah, gauges. I was in this band and then I was like, man, it's inspired by like all the tours we was on. So I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it.
the Christian band.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
And I was around metal artists and all that, so it was just a thing, like
Yeah.
hood and that whole culture. It kind of flashed together, you know.
Good rock.
Yeah. And that was a hard transition for me too, bro. Coming back to Detroit, wearing skinny jeans, long dreads, leather. It was like I was tripping, bro. Like,
It's like Juice WRLD, but
Yeah.
that don't. Well, yeah, that is kind of the struggle in like the Detroit urban music market. Is you kind of you gotta be like typecast into a certain sound.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they don't have a lot of Detroit artists that make that Juice WRLD type of sound or those type of trap beats. It's more that Babyface Ray, like Draco and Bino, Sada Baby, Skilla. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to break out of the
yeah,
model.
it is. That's a good and that's why I can't wait till we do some cook-ups because you do like what kind of music? Hip hop, right?
Yeah, I do all kind of stuff.
Hip-hop,
I chop
yeah.
samples. I can do a lot of different types of drums.
Yeah.
Is the thing. I mean, the drums is what changes the genre generally.
Yeah.
You know, you can put boom bap drums on a soul sample. It's gonna sound one way. You put trap, like the Ice Spice drums on it. It's gonna be one of those Ice Spice type vibe.
And you worked with some Detroit artists, so who was the Detroit artist you worked with?
Draco from Draco and Bino.
Yeah.
I recorded a bunch of Bodie James. Never released anything yet. Dame Dog. Dame Dog, my God.
Dame
Yeah.
Dog, sweet
Really-
man.
yeah,
Hey,
really
I ain't
cool.
gonna lie, sweet.
Yeah,
He got
really
his
cool dude.
own sound. Speaking of Dame,
Yeah.
Dame Dog, he don't sound like like he got his own sound.
No, you should try to do something with Dan.
Man, I
He's a
would,
pretty
bro.
receptive dude.
I would, bro. Like he
Yeah.
cold. Thank you, bro. No, Dame Dog fire, bro. Like for real. Thank you, bro. You too. Like Dame Dog, yeah. It's just like this jazz samples. Like I can see you making something. I want to hear that too.
Yeah. No, he's cool because he's older in the game. He moves a little bit more mature.
Yeah.
Which I appreciate.
Yeah. But yeah, you're right about that. I mean, you got to think, even with me and all the virality I had, they kind of like, I done had conversations with known Detroit artists, and they're like, man, you be on that TikTok stuff though, man. Like, you get what I'm
What that
saying?
mean?
It just
Wait.
mean like, it just mean,
Wait. Can I guess?
yeah.
So they're saying, oh, you be on TikTok, you're not a real rapper.
Yeah, basically.
Which is funny
Period,
because
period.
that's saying like, oh, what you're being a TikTok and a rapper are mutually exclusive. Like you can't do both.
Yeah, and then like if you is on TikTok, then this is a good conversation because it's like, if you ain't blow up just off rap in the streets, then they don't consider you a real rapper until you carve your own lane.
Right.
Now it's changing. It's changing now.
Yeah.
Cause Baby Tron, think about Tron. He way different than what you would regularly get from Detroit artists.
Right. For sure. But also being on TikTok will help you grow your following as a rapper.
Exactly.
And you get paid on TikTok, just like streaming. Shit, you probably get paid more on TikTok than you would off getting regular streaming on Spotify.
Yeah, oh yeah. Spotify don't pay nothing. I mean, bro, I made before I got banned, like I'm back from the ban, so I'm building my account. But I make
On
bank.
TikTok?
I make bank on TikTok. When I
Yeah.
talk about like, I make money, bro. Like you can buy a car every month, new one, like if I wanted to off of TikTok.
When'd you
But
get banned?
I got banned like a couple months ago.
Okay.
But like what you said, a lot of Detroit rappers don't understand that fans was blowing their music up on TikTok. So they
Right.
seeing all these streams come in and they like, oh, I ain't on TikTok. I don't fuck with TikTok. And then they not realizing that the fans on TikTok, like the white suburban fans, is the ones that's blowing their songs up on TikTok.
Right.
And they not knowing that until they, like Ice Vezo, the best story. He said, dog, I ain't know I went on there and my songs was trending on TikTok. He was
Yeah.
like, and he like, man, he had an honest conversation with Gary Vee. He like, man, I personally feel like if I get away from the street shit and go to business,
Yeah.
get online, then the city gonna start saying,
Stop messing with him?
yeah, and that was a real, I ain't never hear a man
Interesting.
talk like that from the hood, bro. Like that shit hit me like, damn. For him to even admit that, like, man, I struggle with talking too much about the business and being a businessman.
Yeah.
The pressure on me is to rap about the gang shit. That's what he's saying.
Right.
There's a lot of pressure on me.
Well, yeah, I mean, he ain't wrong. He ain't necessarily wrong because say he switched up his subject matter completely and started rapping about some kids bop type shit or like some Christian rap. You know, there's great Christian rappers. Shit, you were in a Christian band, but it's like his fan base has come to expect a certain thing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of when somebody else has like switched up like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't find a good example right now, but it's tough. Like once your fan base accept like once one type of music,
Yeah.
you might accept the switch.
Because remember, Jay-Z had that whole thing before he started talking about business and shit. Like, people kept criticizing because he never changed. He just kept talking about good shit. And he was like 40 billionaire. They like, bro, change how you rap. He started getting criticized. So I think it's a balance. It's like, shit, if Ice were to develop that shit in there, it's like payroll. Payroll is, man, what?
Yeah, payroll.
Good
is-
example, bro.
Oh, let's go into Abercrombie.
Just get it, bro.
Yeah,
Just
before
get
we
it.
do. Got like-
Yeah, Payroll is a good example, bro. Cause he grew up, went from trapping to like more like mob boss kind of vibe, Maybachs,
Right.
Rolex,
Talking about
business.
higher business, higher aspirations. You know.
Yeah. What's good,
Sure.
bro? Spider hoodie. You got one of these spider hoodies? Too?
Nah, it's exciting.
I need one of them, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit hard, bro. Oh yeah, let's get it, bro. Yes, sir.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate you, bro.
Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you too. What was you saying?
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me hop on this. So, another question.
Where Abercrombie at?
It's downstairs.
All right.
What like do you think the average age of your fan base is? It seems like it's a lot of like high school.
It is.
Maybe,
It's a lot of high school.
Maybe people just look younger these days.
It's a lot of high school,
Okay,
bro.
yeah.
It's a lot of like I say 10th to 12th grade for sure.
Okay, which makes sense because
Yeah.
it's TikTok.
Yeah. But then I'm blowing up on Facebook now too. I got like, look, you see, bro, pointing at us, he know me too.
Yeah.
But I get a lot of street rappers now. The younger ones, the older ones, like we ain't never heard of dude. Who cares? But the younger ones, all the ones that's blowing up now in the streets, they all watch my videos.
Like who?
I'm talking about like the street rappers, bro. Them niggas be running up like, oh, bro, that's Dolph from TikTok.
Okay,
And they
yeah.
be the street, like, not the Peasies. I'm talking about the younger ones. Like, I'm trying to think who, I'm talking about like the young homies,
Not
bro.
like YNJ or something.
No, not YNJ. It'd be like the YNs and the high schools, the ones that's blowing up now.
Okay.
Which, you said it's downstairs?
Yeah.
All right,
It's either on this end or it's on the whole.
like, I'm
other
trying to
end.
think who be following me on there. Like, it's a hard balance for me, though, because even though I interact with a lot of them, I try not to get, what up, bro? I try not to get too into it. Some of them be trolling. Some of them be trolling. That's why I don't be like,
Yeah, it's always gonna be a mixed bag.
some of them be like, they be going overboard, like on some wild shit, bro. That's why sometimes I don't even entertain them.
You feel like they like objectify you? It's like a black ass.
Sometimes, but I got somebody like trolling me and following me, taking pictures and posting me on a fake account, sending me all types of threats.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
So I'm
fine.
it get bad, bro. Like, but at the end of the day, you know. Yeah, what up, bro? Shoot it till it's hot. But yeah, like some of them I try not to lean too much into because a lot of the younger rappers really be beefed out hard. Like I'm talking. So I show the love, you know, I say what up.
You're not trying to get caught up.
I wish them the best, but I'm like, man, Detroit rappers, the youngers are so picky about if you spend too much time supporting one side or the other. So, and it's hard in Detroit because
Yeah.
it's like Chicago, you feel me?
Yeah. Which is interesting because like dudes really should be supporting each other because
Yeah.
it's already hard enough to try to make money as independent artists,
Yeah.
especially when you're kind of going up against juggernaut like Spotify that's only
Yeah.
paying out a third of a penny per stream.
Yeah.
Like fam, y'all should be supporting every music, everything that drop, you know, should be getting supported. But
Yeah. And then like the cool thing about me is like they watching my content about police safety, about blah blah blah. It's inspiring them. You feel me? So
Yeah.
when they do make it out the streets, they're like, I could do something like that. You know what I mean? But I'm in my own lane, bro. It's like once you get big enough, I think once my stuff really start to hit, like Twin Glocks is like my biggest song right now.
yeah.
And once that really
Oh
break
really?
through,
I couldn't tell.
once that really break through, that's when the bigger artists will start trying to reach out, you know? Bro, this store fire, bro.
Yeah, I've never been here.
Yeah. They got some sweet shirts. I heard somebody was telling me about their shirts.
Prices aren't too crazy.
Yeah. I need to get my mic set up, man. Like, I've been having some technical difficulties. I could have clipped both of us some mics.
What do you? Yeah, we have. I have some Rode mics.
Okay, you got the best ones.
The
I
little
got
square joints.
Yeah, I was
those
about to
really
get
good.
some of them. I got like the Amazon versions of them, and they work good. I think the cord or something messed up, but this iPhone is too outdated. So I'm about to get a new iPhone and hook them up to that one. So
Okay.
yeah,
Rode. Yeah, whenever we link up,
Yeah.
I just gotta remember to bring them.
let's hook them up, bro. Cause I'm telling you, it'll make it way better. Like the talking and stuff.
It's like an ASMR quality.
Mm-hmm. So when we talking, we ain't gotta worry about all the background noise. And this is just a good little first round. Then the second time we link, like boom, mics, and then I'll be able to clip it.
So you going to Ann Arbor tonight for sure?
I think so, probably so.
What's out there?
I go to some of like the college bars, bro. The energy is crazy out there. Crazy. And when I go out there, like I go to any club in Detroit, people are like, oh, that's cool. Appreciate what you're doing.
Yeah.
Bro, the college bars, they be like, oh my God, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, somebody play his song. He go $100 to play his song, please. Oh man, let me get it. They turn you up,
Yeah.
bro.
Okay, yeah, no,
They
that's
turn you
good.
up, bro.
You go where people are. So
Yeah, exactly. And people, yeah. That's all I can do, bro. I'm independent, man. It's like,
I'll come back when I got more time.
all right, for
But they
sure.
got some good stuff. Let's look over here real quick.
All right, I got you. And I got a good question for you after this.
Oh, is it?
Once we get out of here, though, because this music loud. Hey, that's sweet right here. I'll rock this little key. I know it look funny, but I ain't gonna lie.
Like print.
Like calm,
Yeah,
I
it's about it.
I ain't lying, rock that.
Oh shit, you're the famous TikToker, ain't you?
What up? Yeah. That's good, bro. I was just telling bro like that sweater right there hard. Trey, bro.
True, not for me.
Yeah, that fit clean you got on, bro. Yeah.